Happy Friday, second grade. Today we're just going to be reviewing what we've been working on this week, and then Monday and Tuesday I'll have a chance to have a video call with you just to see what you've learned on and what you might need what you've learned and what you might need a little bit more work on. So that's not for a grade. It's just to help me know how to teach you best next week. So today we're just going to be reviewing some of our trickier phonograms and writing some nonsense words with them. All right, so get your paper and pencil and get ready to write. All right, the first phonogram I want you to write is ah, oh, oo. Say it while you write it. All right, class, tell me what you wrote. I'll write it and you can check your work. Let's see. All right, ah, oh, oo. That's a clock stroke letter. I start over, space just below the dotted line at 2 on the clock. Ah, oh, oo. All right, so if you didn't have this, cross it out and make it look like mine. Say it while you write it. The next phonogram is qua. Right, what are you going to write? Good, say it while you write it. All right, what did you just write? All right, now is a 2-letter phonogram. And remember, when we have a 2-letter phonogram, we need to leave a space before and after it. So I'm going to go over a space, just leaving a space between my ah, oh, oo and my qua. And then to start my qua, I go over a space just below the dotted line, touch 2 on the clock, because this one is also a clock stroke. But this by itself doesn't say qua, right? It needs to have the other letter with it. And of course we underline to show that those go together. All right, so if you didn't have this for qua, if you just had the first letter, cross that out and write the whole phonogram, both letters. All right, our next phonogram is b. B. All right, remember the starting spot for b. All right, class, look at your paper. What did you just write? Good, b. All right, and remember we're going to leave a clock space after our qua. Where does my b start? Good, at the top baseline. This is our b. All right, make sure that you wrote your b like this. If you wrote a different letter that looks similar but the opposite way, cross that out and write in b. Make sure you start it in the correct spot. All right, the next phonogram is ya, it, I, e. What are you going to write? Good, say it while you write it. All right, class, what phonogram did you just write? Good, yeah, it, I, e. That's a short line letter, so it starts at the dotted line. And we make our ya, it, I, e, remember, without lifting our pencil. So if you wrote it a different way and you had to pick up your pencil, I want you to cross that out, rewrite it the way that we write it here so you don't have to pick your pencil up, and say it while you write it. All right, now we're going to write a couple of nonsense words. All right, our first nonsense word is hust. What's the word, class? Good, hust. What sounds do you hear in the word hust. Good. All right, we haven't worked on it a lot, but when we have two consonants that are next to each other, we want to make sure that we're saying every consonant sound, so we write every consonant sound. All right, so one more time, what are you going to write? Good. S, t. All right, so I want you to write those sounds. Say them while you write them. Right, if you need another minute, pause the video. Now I want you to put your finger under the first phonogram in hust. Tell me what it says. All right, and good. I'm gonna leave a space. Remember, because anytime I'm writing a word, I leave a space before and after. What's the first sound in hust? Good. What's next? Good. What's next? Good. S. And good. T. All right. If yours doesn't look like mine, cross it out and make it look like mine. Now let's say the sounds of the word we just wrote and put them together. Good. All right, so we would have said hust. All right, the next word we're going to write is kins. What's the word? Good, kins. All right. Now, let's try this and see if it works. All right, what sounds do we hear in the word kins? Good. So we would have said k, n, z. One more time, what are we going to write? All right, for your k, I want you to use line letter k. All right, class, what are you going to use for your k? Good, line letter k. All right, one more time before you write it, tell me what you're going to write. Good, write the sounds and say them while you write them. All right, class, tell me what I need to write to spell kins. Good, k is the first sound, and which k did I say to use? Good, line letter k. So remember that one starts at the top baseline. After we pick up our pencil though, we go to the dotted line. A lot of us want to go all the way up. That's a capital K. All right, so we go to the dotted line. All right, what's the next sound? Good, I. What's next? Good. And the last sound? Good. All right, I wanted to see if you could remember to use line letter K as well as writing the letters. So let me know how that went for you. All right, nice job reviewing today, boys and girls. We'll have a couple more review sessions today, but keep up the hard work.